everyone. Welcome back. Our next guest is an author, speaker, and entrepreneur. She is a proud Garifuna Afro-Latina immigrant from Honduras, raised in the South Bronx. She spent over 15 years working professionally as a champion for diversity and inclusion before it even became a trend. And as the award-winning author of Bad Hair Does Not Exist, Pelo Malo No Existe, and My Hair Comes With Me, Shifting the Paradigm of What Success Looks Like, her new project, BxRx, is slated to be the first modern-day Afro-Latino family TV series dramedy that pays tribute to Afro-Latino experiences. Joining us to share more is author, speaker, and entrepreneur, and my dear friend, Sulma Arzu-Brown. Hola.
Hola, great day and blessings, my sister.
Blessings to you. Here we are in the next chapter.
Yes, here we are in the next chapter of making sure that we are the ones writing our narrative, telling our story. So this is very exciting. 2022 is a very exciting year for our communities, for our Afro-Latino communities, and for the Latino community in general. So we're super excited to be here with you.
Well, I'm excited to be not only have you on, but be a part of this process with you. A little background on BxRx, you guys, it is inspired by her book, Pelo Malo No Existe. The book is available on Amazon if you're interested. But the beauty of this particular story, the BxRx sitcom, and this particular pilot that is about to be presented at a private reading, is that it actually originated at the height of the pandemic. And I wanted to share with our audience, like, what that was like and what I guess compelled you to want to even make this happen during the height of the pandemic when nobody could even be together.
Let me tell you, when God gifted me this book, Pelo Malo No Existe, I had no idea the world it was going to uncover, right? I had no idea the new lens that he was going to need me to look at my community with. So yeah, it was inspired by this book, but it brought about so many beautiful stories of the Blackness of the Latino community. Mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandkids, children were all able to tell me how much it meant to them to finally be seen. Right. So this particular story is the story of all of us. It's the story of families. It's the story of how we stick together as one community. Right. It's the story of our perseverance, and it's the story of our laughter, our cries together, our challenges. And when I brought this to Freedom Studios, Maylene and Julia Carias, I said, I have something over here. I have a vision to bring the Afro-Latino stories to light. And the setting is actually the South Bronx, right? And it has to do with a family of 4 and even 5, I will say, right? Jenny Amigo and her husband, Roberto Amigo. Jenny Amigo is an executive, marketing executive guru. Her husband is an world-renowned architecture project manager at a construction firm. And as successful as they are, they decided to stay in the community in which they were raised, to raise their 2 beautiful girls in the same community, because they believe that if they left the community, then what will the rest of the generations have to look up to? So they wanted to serve of that example of what could be. Right. So I brought this up, and then like the other call I made was to my good friend, hermana Rhina Valentin. And I'm like, I need you to be a part of this. Right. And I only knew through Rhina, I met Victor Cruz, and I said, Victor Cruz, can you play Roberto Amigo? So all of this was through people that I know that were, in the industry and wanted to also make a difference. I had to find the people that share the common values. Right. And I had to find the people that wanted to uplift our community unapologetically. And during the height of the pandemic, 2020, yo sabía que todo el mundo estaba en casa. So we wanted to do something different. I'm like, can we bring this to life via Zoom? And BronxNet helped us bring it via Zoom. my consulting firm, L. Blake's Partners. We all wrote and we rewrote, and we got incredible actors such as you, Julia. We had incredible actors that we even had to pull from the African-American market, and incredible, talented little girls, young aspiring actors. One of the young men, Jesus del Orden, he was in The Lion King, young Simba in The Lion King. And all of us were just on the same page. Let's make a difference. Let's make the world smile. Let's bring some joy into their lives, right? And we did that so beautifully. And we, things need to continue to evolve, Rhina. I've been in this process, I was born diversity and inclusion. Okay, so yes,
yeah, I know. That's why we're
right?
sisters. That's the conversation we're always in. That's why we're rolling together.
Yes.
Yeah,
yo soy garífuna, negra, latina, chaparra, con dreadlocks, mujer. Like I am diversity and inclusion all the way through. But most importantly, I think I've been blessed with the gift to tell our stories in a different light. And my goal has always been to offset this media message about our community. So evolution is real, progress is real. And I really need to see Dique Latino on the big screen. I need it to be the #1 show. When people tell you, es que no hay Afro-Latinos, actores, yes, they are. We are hidden. We are hidden in a place called the African-American market. We are hidden in a place called the general market, because our Latin market has not yet made a space for us. And we've been waiting for too long. And I said, why wait on someone else who doesn't even have the formula to make a space for us when we have the formula to make a space for us? So let's make Dique Latino happen. And here we are, bringing the pilot episode to life. And yes, we were able to find talented Afro-Latinos, and they are so excited to be a part of this.
I know, the whole thing is super exciting, y'all. All right, but what we're not even saying is that I am in production as well, and I'm one of the family members. I'm not Jenny or Roberto, obviously, but I'm a pivotal character within the story, and I'm so excited to be doing this with Sulma, not only because of the story itself, but because of the purpose it's going to serve. And I must say the cast is primarily African looking, and they are all gorgeous. Every single cast member is gorgeous.
We found the black ones. the ones that some folks say didn't exist. We know they did, and we found them. And you're not just a pivotal character in this story. You played Tia Cecil. Tia Cecil is the glue. Tia Cecil is Jenny Amigo's first cousin, her confidant, the one Jenny trusts with her kids. But you also become like the wisdom, right? For Roberto, as he even navigates how to be a husband, right? And how to be a father, but you're in awe of this family so much. And the girls rely on you to make sure that they are always connected to the culture through the food that Tia Cecil, like we all, I have been blessed to have a Tia Cecil, many Tia Cecils in my life. And I think that is what makes our Latino culture, our Caribbean culture so rich and so beautiful, because we have a Tia Cecil. So you are a glue. And I would not have done this project without you, right? Because I don't have to move to California or look towards Hollywood to try and tell me, right, that the Bronx does not have the talent, that El Barrio does not have the talent. Yes, we do. We're here. I mean, we're all over Washington Heights, for crying out loud. This is the Mecca of the Garifuna people. We're Black. We're Black Latinos. We Garifuna. We speak Spanish. So it's like, I didn't have to look very far. It's very easy for us to find each other. And more importantly, I believe like that the Bronx community, my books would not have been a success without the wind of my Bronx community, right? All my speaking engagement had to do because a Latina woman, a Black woman, opened the door, understood how much of a key she was to get our stories across. So I think that it's my turn to be that wind for the Bronx, right? Because the Bronx is such an eagle, right? It's such fire couldn't even destroy us. But yet we're still victorious. We're still loving. We still appreciate family and our values, you know? So it's like, I don't want to give this to anyone else, right? But keep it within our family. And I feel like it's time for us to rise together. And if I can be that key through this Dique Latino project that was gifted to me from God, then I need to be that key. And it's my responsibility to bring all of us up and to show the world that we are really here, that we exist, and that we can do it. We can do it ourselves.
I love it. I love it. Bueno, she wrapped it up. That's what we got for you folks. The truth of the matter is that you're going to have to stay tuned to see where this all ends up, right? Because right now, Dique Latino is in another rendition. There's going to be a private reading, but the idea is that eventually you will be seeing this particular show either on television and or through streaming services. So if you're interested in learning more about the project on Dique Latino, you can visit pelomalo.com, nopelomalo.com, and on Instagram at Dique Latino. We have to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll talk about sweet treat ideas for the family this Easter weekend. Don't go anywhere.